There, Facebook. It's time to get nasty, all right? I want to show you something, you viral people. All you knuckleheads that believe in these masks. You think, oh, the mask, it protects me from this virus. Let me just tell you, I've got triple layer of mask on here. From what they said I had to have, I've got triple. And I've got it snug tight. And anyway, this is drywall dust, okay? We're just doing some drywall here. And anyway, just doing drywall, sanding. I've got, well, obviously you can see the dust. This dust is like really, really, really small particles. But you know what? It's incredibly large compared to a virus. Now, this dust, you would think I'm protected because it's way, it's probably 1,000 times bigger than a virus. But yet, I don't know how well you can see this, but there's dust going up my nose. It's going through this triple layer of mask, which I can't get back on right now. But anyway, it's going through 3 layers of mask, and I'm still getting it up my nose. And it didn't take very long for me to get this. But yet you're expected to believe that somehow this piece of cloth that's like, it's like having a screen in your window, which, well, I've got one over here. There's a screen out there, right outside this little window. And if I were to open this window up, this little screen right here, it's like me opening the window on a smoky day where there's somebody burning leaves outside and expecting this screen to stop the smoke from getting in. Oh, it might stop a little smoke. It'll stick to the screen a little bit. But guess what? It's going to get in. It's going to get into the house. You're going to smell it. It's going to be enough to gag you. It'd be enough to kill you. If there's smoke just directly being pumped through that screen, it would be enough to choke you out. Because the screen does not stop smoke. Just like this mask, even triple layered, does not stop viruses because it doesn't stop dust. And this dust is way bigger. It's a bigger particle. I don't know how to make that make any more sense to anyone, but I mean, again, and we've said this before, if a person is wearing underwear and jeans, both the jeans are way thicker than most masks. But you're wearing underwear and jeans, you can pass gas. The particles are like, I forgot how many times bigger than this virus, but you can still smell them from across the room. And you don't have to be within 6 feet. So you think about these kind of things. This is just simple science. Any knucklehead can figure this out. You don't have to listen to Fauci tell you, oh, the masks do nothing for you. Oh, the masks do everything for you. Oh, wear 3 masks, 4 masks, 6 masks. It doesn't matter how many masks you wear. If it's a virus, it's getting through. It's just that simple. Now I'm wearing this to try to reduce the amount of dust I get up my nose because I'm going to be in this room for quite a while. Is it helping me? Some, but it's not stopping me from getting drywall boogers. So you just deal with what you got. But I tell you what, if you're believing in the mask and you think they're going to save your life, you got to be about a nitwit. Sorry, that's just all there is to it. I've not gotten the stupid vaccine, which isn't really a vaccine. And guess what? I sniff, literally, I will sniff dollar bills. I did this throughout the COVID when it was at its peak coming through here. I'd sniff them because they say COVID lives on surfaces for up to 3 weeks. Guess what? Everybody touches dollar bills. You've got them out. You probably sneezed around them, coughed around them. If there's germs on them, there's bacteria, there's viruses on them, they're on there. And I've been sniffing them, trying to get this thing just so that I can get through it. Now, if I got it, it was mild. It was nothing. I don't know that I got it, but I've never gotten tested. Don't care to get tested. I seem to be healthy and strong, and I will keep staying that way because I don't go out and take chemicals into my body that haven't been proven. Another thing on that, FDA says they do 5,000 drugs out of 5,000 companies that come to them and say, hey, we've tested these products ourselves. We think they're great. They work for this or this or this. Here, we want your approval. FDA reviews them. They will only approve 1 out of 5,000. Every 5,000, they only approve 1. And that takes 12 to 15 years to get approval. 12 to 15 years of them studying it with all kinds of experiments. Now, how in the world you can believe in a vaccine that was less than a year, had none of that, and now you're hearing from the CEOs of one of them, I can't remember if it was Moderna or Pfizer, says we now know that the vaccine actually did little, if anything, for you. It never did anything for you. They started out saying, oh, it's 90-something% effective. It's completely safe and effective. Those are lies. There's no such thing as a drug on this planet that is safe and effective. They may be safer than some things, but they all have negative side effects, all of them. That's just the way man-made drugs are. So don't let them lie to you. Don't take the crap. I had an uncle. He took this thing because they scared him into believing he was going to die if he didn't. The VA gave him a heads up saying, hey, you're in healthy enough shape to do this. Go for it. He got it. 3 days later, he was found dead. Don't take their crap. Don't believe that. Stay away from the stuff if you can. Take something natural. But the virus is out there. It's airborne. It's going to come through your window. It's going to get to you sooner or later. It can live for 3 weeks. So if it's drifting in the air, it has 3 weeks it can fly around before it lands on your countertop in your house. So unless you're living in an airtight bubble, you're probably going to get it at some point. Anyway, I think I rambled on long enough, but good luck.